म जय प्रधान हेर्दै हुनुहुन्छ टेकपाना र आज हामीहरुले तपाईलाई लगिरहेका छौं शार्कसँग एक दिन कोसँग भन्दाखेरि ऋतु सिंह वैद्य जो चाहिँ हुनुहुन्छ म्यानेजिङ डाइरेक्टर अफ भोइथ VOITH र यसको फुल फर्म रहेको छ वैद्यज अर्गनाइजेसन अफ इन्डस्ट्रीज एन्ड ट्रेडिङ हाउसेस उहाँ हुनुहुन्छ यस संस्थाका म्यानेजिङ डाइरेक्टर Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, ma'am. Good car, in fact. Good person and a very good office.
Thank you.
Ma'am, today we are here to know your day. हैन Shark Tank मा जस्तो तपाईहरुले anticipation create गर्नु भएको छ. The entire people want to know and mostly people want to know what your day is like, basically.
Absolutely.
So this is your headquarter. This is your headquarter.
I'll show you. So let me show you. So this is our workshop area. Okay. He's our head
Namaste,
here.
How are you?
Ani, namaste. Ani, so this is where all the work is happening. We have the workshops inside. Those are all the parking area. Namaste, sir.
So this is where all the grind happens.
This is your, it's a lift which takes the cars to the bottom floor.
Okay.
So we have another full floor of service in the bottom. So the cars are taken in here, taken down for the long repairs, and then they are done there. In fact, yeah.
After you come to the office, हजुरको सुरुमा जाने ठाउँ चाहिँ हजुरको सुरुमा जाने ठाउँ चाहिँ कहाँ हुन्छ, ma'am?
So a lot of times म यहाँ आएर actually घुम्दिन्छु, अनि then I go up to the room.
Your daily grind begins.
Begins from there, yes.
Okay. So, ma'am, this is your office space, and
this is our waiting area. And this is our entrance to the showroom and the corporate reception. So we are under renovation 100%. So I almost more than one dekhai. So this is the work happening. Within 1 month, we'll have a new showroom according to the Toyota guidelines, which has changed its look. So we are going to renovate and we are renovating.
It was still new. And now you are changing it.
We are changing it because the guidelines have changed. So we like to keep up with our parent company.
So every morning when you come, like, do you have this, what is it like?
No. I feel jati calm bhai bhane I in fact enjoy it. I mean, it's nice to be able to spend 8 hours of useful work in the office, which is something which I look forward to. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Please come. Ani, so that's Swikriti. Hello. She is the one who is handling the showroom. Okay. And there she has things. Yeah. So our showroom is going to look like this now. So you know, before you would see a lot of red and grey inside the Toyota showrooms. Now it's going in a this kind of look, beige and white.
Okay. No, ma'am, I think you've got some papers to sign and some meetings that follow.
Yes.
I'll meet you right after the meetings and everything.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to have a meaningful day with you.
Absolutely. I look forward to it also.
May I come in?
Please, yes, please do come in. Yes.
So, तपाईको हामीहरुले अफिसमा आइसकेपछि we saw you with a lot of clerical things and a lot of meetings and everything. Is every day like this, ma'am?
Every day is like this. Yes.
How pressurizing is it?
No. When you enjoy things, you don't feel the pressure, right? Then you enjoy it.
So I heard that you are from an army family.
Yes.
I know. So army family, you're in a lot of discipline, time management. So have you followed that since day one?
Yeah, I think it's so part of me and so part of my personality that discipline and time is of utmost importance.
Yeah. So I am office धेरै चोटी आएको छु man, तल माथि गएको छु. And today at this floor and at your office, what I see is it's so minimalistic. सबैभन्दा धेरै कुरा देखेको आर दिस pots and these greeneries or else सबै कुरा whiteमा छ यो is this a conscious decision that म सबै minimalistic राख्छु कि भनेर कि the interior
तपाईलाई information को लागि this whole office the interiors was done by me.
Okay.
So the whole floor and actually the whole office was Suraj and my effort.
Okay.
And so this whole floor is completely, I wanted it like this. We wanted a greyish, halka greyish tinge, and if you can see, I am a white person. I have a huge preference for white. So my office is white. And I sell in summers. I see myself wearing a lot more white. So that is the thing. So actually,
even the seats are white,
everything is white. Yeah. So it's a very conscious. It's part of our interior. So this is what we wanted to be very light and easy. So this whole floor is like that. And as you, even the second floor is the same. Very grey. I mean, slightly on the greyish tone, and gives you a lighter feel in the whole day. And then we have a slightly browner tone on the third floor. Yeah.
So. अब तपाईको लाइफस्टाइल सायद मैले यतिकै हेरेर पनि अलिअलि I can put it out that you're pretty organized.
I am very organized. Thank you for noticing that, because you will never see papers on my table for too long, and they have to be only the things which I have to deal with it today or maybe by tomorrow will be here. Otherwise, a lot of things are, I don't keep things pending for too long.
Is this something that came along after you got into business, or was this something that was with you since a long time back?
Like I said, it's really a part of my personality, I think. Maybe it is my upbringing too, but also at the same time, I think it's also your personality, how you like things. And for me, I like it to be clean, organized. I can't leave things for tomorrow. I have to do them today. And so that's quite me.
Ma'am, I see a lot of people who are gents in Daura Surual लगाइराख्नु भएको छ, अनि लेडिजहरु महिलाहरु सबैजना सारीमा हुनुहुन्छ आज. Why is that so today?
So, this was a tradition started by my father-in-law, the founder of this company. And उहाँले सुरु गरे that, we have to be proud of our Nepali pun and हाम्रो Nepali dress. So, we must have one day in the week where everybody wears that uniform. So, we are continuing with that tradition till date. I would have been in a sari today also, but since we have so many things happening today and I have a lot of visits outside, I have a program, so, I had to dress for that. So otherwise Thursdays and summers you'll see me in a lot of saris, and I feel saris is something we need to keep alive.
So ma'am, when we talk about Shark Tank, we're here for Shark Tank only, right? How was the experience, ma'am?
I think it was really a wonderful experience. One, I think it was totally a breakaway from our regular routines every day. And more than that, I think the thing is that, you got to see what people are doing, what the young minds are doing. And what was amazing was we had people from 17 years onwards till senior ages. And so, I mean, what people are thinking of, what are they investing their time on, what is exciting to them, and where can we join that synergy was absolutely delightful.
The fact that your son is also coming up with a startup, though it's been backed by Vaidya Energy, but he himself is doing something at a young age that not many people would probably, go for it, because two-wheelers ma EV bhanne bittikai it's still a dicey market. That is what we feel, because we do a lot of content on EVs and automobile. How do you look at startups like तपाईहरुकै Vaidya Energy ma pani ether coming in as something of a new product? Challenges haru ke रहेछन् ma'am तपाईले oversee गर्ने company ma pani?
See, I think, like what you rightly said, because EV is not a very popular segment as of now, but as we are seeing, the whole market is moving towards that side. And what we are very, very happy and proud of is that Jasri Hami, we take pride in Toyota, representing Toyota, because it's about durability, reliability and quality. Ather is a similar product. They are extremely sound, even if it's new, and you can see from the kind of investments they're getting in India that they are no longer the startup status. They've got investments of like 5,000 crores from one single investor, right? So I think, we are very happy that, we are representing a brand like that.
Suryansle jasरी थालिरहेको छ जस्तो खालको टिम पाएको छ, however, he's fortunate with things, and the people who you've met in Shark Tank who've been trying to do the startup like he is, or he is trying to do the startup as they are, vice versa. दुईजना different youth, दुईटा different business लाई चाहिँ तपाईले हेर्दाखेरि, as someone who's experienced in business now, what do you see the similarity and what do you see the differences?
See, I think a common feature of an entrepreneur is that inquisitiveness, the desire to do well, the desire to achieve, and you know, that spark you will see across all, right? Because the thing is, that is what you need to be an entrepreneur. And privilege means privilege can be only for a certain time. अनि कोही पनि यहाँ अलि कि जति पनि गरिराख मिल्यो भने ठिकै छ नमिल्यो भने केही छैन. You have to make it succeed. So that burning that quality of you know, that burning desire has to be in you, and I'm very happy that you know that I can see that in him, or you know what we saw with people in Shark Tank.
Okay, so ma'am, देश छोडेर जाने प्रथा चलि नै रहेको छ, which is saddening, and the recent government financial policies is somewhat trying to retain the youth in the country. Did it come to you that okay, I'm putting in money, but what if these people just leave the business and go out? भन्ने जस्तो भयो कि भएन ma'am?
No, I feel I want to put in money so that they don't go. I know. And also when I feel is that, you know, when somebody has a desire to do something here, and also what you have to know is Shark Tank ma people are not coming with idea only. Like a company shuru bhako chaina, but idea in my head cha. That is a dangerous situation, right? You know, because what you know, what kind of start will they give it? We are talking about people who are 1, 2, 3 years into their company, right? So unale afno stake rakhi sagyo. The thing is that, you know, I would think that the fact that they took this path of entrepreneurship is because they want to do something here. And that is why it is important that, you know, if we can lend that support and the guidance and the experience and of course the monetary part of it comes in, then in that case, you know, maybe we'll be able to hold the people back. That one entrepreneur maybe will be able to hold hundreds. So it is a chain effect, because that is why I think the importance of a Shark Tank is that it might inculcate that spirit of entrepreneurship. Job matre khojne hami hinira chu bhane ta obviously we don't have too many options here, unfortunately, right? And especially for people who are well qualified. But those well qualified could probably get into, develop an idea and execute it and become a great entrepreneur.
Like they have the idea, I can do it much better, probably easier. Let's start up something of my own with this idea. Idea or something of a thought.
I would think malai thought aayena, but my thing is that, you know, when you tie up with someone in partnership or as an investor, is because see, paisa lagaune only business idea matre hoina. Who is the executor? Who is going to execute that idea is absolutely important, absolutely paramount. So the thing is, त्यो idea ma के छ भने त तपाईको त्यो मान्छेलाई नै हामी हटाइदियौ भने त, then
the soul is gone.
Then that's, yeah, the soul is gone of that idea. Is how that person is like giving a canvas to someone and say make a painting, right? Now what that person is imagining to make a painting is halfway through is you can say, okay, don't run out of the paint, here you are, right? Okay. That's the thing, right?
Amazingly put, amazingly put.
So that is what, but yes, if I have to buy a new canvas, then I have to start from everywhere. So the whole idea of partnership is not to steal the idea, it is to create a synergy and, you know, join the dots.
How's Ritu Vaidya as a person? Because we've always seen you with amazing at glamorous events, even at business, but I've never seen you in a business meeting as I did. Are you so strict and, you know, to the point when it's business? How are you, ma'am?
You're right.
Because it is a totally different scene for me
You're
to
right,
see you
and I
like
think
that.
you know, it is also because of my history that, you know, I come from the glamour background of the Miss India and the modeling and all of that. So I think it makes a difference, and I think that's a perception. But I think I moved on a long time ago, and I'm happy that you are noticing that I am a very straightforward person. Like my husband says many times, you don't have to be black and white, but I am black and white. So, and I think it helps in business because, you know, it's better that you know where your strengths are. You know, I'm weak here. I know how I'm going to fill this up. And so, yes, I am quite business-like, and I'm happy about that. After this,
ma'am, I
yes.
just met Suryans.
Yes.
The one
hello,
we were talking
hello,
about. Hello. Are we done with the meals?
Yes, we are absolutely ready for lunch. Let's go. So we have a cafeteria right here, and the lunch is not bad. We'll
I've
go
already
and
had
eat over there.
like
yeah?
twice at your
Oh,
office.
okay. Jump. Please come. आओ lunch के लगे.
So the lunch is there for the staff, for everyone, by the office.
The mechanics, technicians, everybody.
So everyone share the same lunch.
Yes,
everyone, from the MD.
So MD to everybody. So we take our own lunch, we sit. Then in the end, all of us pick up our plates and leave them here.
Okay. So Ritu ma'am, post lunch, second half of the day, I see a lot of people waiting for you inside. Yes. Which team is this?
So this is XCMG. It is our heavy equipment division. We do foundation machinery, we do road machinery, like, you know, the road rollers, excavators and all of that. You see the foundation machinery like HDD machines, and so the team is waiting for
it's
that.
It's not as much as glamorous as Ather or Toyota. This is a totally different scene.
Yes,
no?
so I think when people meet me, they think I should be related with clothes or glamour or something, and then I say, no, I'm from the auto industry. It's like, oh. And then when I say I'm also from the heavy industry, heavy equipment industry, it's like unimaginable. Wow. So that's the reaction. Yeah.
You're heading to the meeting.
Yes, yeah. Please. Namaste, everybody. Namaste. Yeah. Yes, please sit, bossa. Okay, everybody is looking really nice today. आज उता झनै dress code follow भएछ.
Ritu ma'am, how was the meeting?
Good.
Two back-to-back meetings. I hope it went well.
It was very good. In fact, you know, we are doing this very interesting project, product. It's called the road header.
Okay.
So instead of, you know, how primitively khanne, yeah, we used to do blasting before. Instead of blasting and all of that, this machine will drill the tunnels very safely, very efficiently. You don't have to, and it has multiple functions in it. So it's a very amazing machine. So we had a presentation on that because it has been started used in the projects here already.
Ma'am, so construction business ma jun yo tapaihharule machines haru liera airakhnu bhako cha, is it very different than the passenger or the commercial? These are totally different game, no? Absolutely
different game, because see, the construction machinery, the heavy equipment machinery goes where there is no road. So we make the road with these machines, and then or tunnels or bridges or buildings, and then the you know, the glamorous part is the cars, because they come on the fancy roads, right? So that's what it is. So
how competitive is this market that you've just had a meeting about?
It's very competitive, and I think because of the financial situation in the country, the payment terms are very bad. So what happens is that we burnt our hands and we found that, how we are going to run this business, and we are not going to be, the credits and this and that, the credibility of the customers. Before we were much more trusting, now we make sure much more and many more things and all of that, But it's a good business. It is required. Considering the fact that, in Nepal, how much infrastructure we need still, right? We need all of these machines, but alikati government ko paisa aunu paryo, construction le chito hunu paryo, and
then we are good to go. So now Naima.
Yes.
It's very interesting that now Naima is coming up. Naima aunu zaruri kina thiyo ma'am?
Naima aunu ko reason ke cha bhane that there is NADA is already there. It's a wonderful big umbrella, and when you cross a certain number of members, we have some 3,000 plus members in NADA, right? And they are from different segments altogether, parts and garages and rental company.
Even the IT companies who provide all this,
yes. Everybody can become a part of it. I think the whole backbone of the auto sector in Nepal, I mean, considering that it's a trading country, the people who are investing so much on the product, trainings, making workshops, employing so many people, so much of our revenue in the government depends upon the auto sector. The importers and now manufacturing is coming in new, right? That was losing its focus because it's such a large umbrella that it cannot address everybody. So therefore, this thought was there from the past 4-5 years that we should create another segment. Nobody's left NADA, by the way.
Okay.
We are all there.
Still the part of it, okay.
I mean, we are still there, right? Because dealers pani pehla thiyo and all of that. So, ab ke cha bane, the parent company, who is the entity who is bringing in this product into Nepal, will address its dealers, will address its spare parts, will address its service. Maybe it will control the grey market a little bit and of the spare parts, and at the same time focus on policy, committees, customer education, innovation, workforce training, workforce enhancement. All of that should be done from this organization, specific to importers, manufacturers.
So ma'am, अब चाहिँ हामी कहाँ जाँदैछौँ त अब?
Let's go to pit stop where we do all our modifications. You've talked a lot about Suryansh. Yes. It's his forte, but it's part of our business, yeah.
Ma'am, so pit stop, how did this idea come about?
So this idea, you have to ask the man himself, who is right there. Suryansh?
Suryansh, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Glad to have you here. What do you have your take on your mother getting into Shark Tank?
Oh, I'm super excited. I'm one of the biggest Shark Tank fans ever. I think for the last 10 years I've been making her watch.
He introduced me to Shark Tank actually, by the
I
way.
think it's genuinely been like over 10 years since I've been telling Ma this is such a cool show, it's so cool. So I think even during when they came to us, like, yes, you have to do it. Like this sounds amazing. It's going to create this culture, I think, and I'm quite excited that we as a family are able to be a part of that pioneering of this kind of culture in Nepal. I feel like entrepreneurship is something that we need here. I know brain drain is something that is a huge problem here. Opportunities are difficult to come by, and I feel like I hope that one or two people choose to stay back and develop the country further with investments from the Shark Tank. And I think it was a cool experience. I went on a couple of days on shoot as well. Such a cool experience. I was so ready to be I want to hold a signboard up and say my opinion as well.
So is Ritu ma'am as strict during the pitching sessions? Did you see any side of hers that you've not seen yet?
No. I think because growing up with her my entire life, I think I've seen much more.
But any side that you've not seen and you saw okay, mom has this side?
Actually, no, nothing surprised me. There was no surprises.
I told you, they all tell me I'm black and white.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Ma'am, you're at Pit Stop, one of those amazing places where I've seen magic happening.
Yeah.
Are you proud of this place, how it has turned out to be?
Yes, I think, I'm very proud of it. We talked about it earlier also. When you see entrepreneurship, well, you've been talking a lot about Suryansh, but he could have taken on a line that, he came and joined us only. But this is an extension of what he wanted to do. And I think he's such a car enthusiast, and like a lot of guys who come here and love to hang out here.
Yeah.
And so I think, making that into a business model is a wonderful thing. And I think it's a good stepping stone for him for the rest of his life.
So, what is your favorite part of this Pit Stop? Yeah, your favorite part?
That is the most favorite part, the lab, because that is where the changes happen. So it's the operation theatre. When you go inside, you are somebody else. When you come out, you are somebody else. So that's what it is. And of course, I think Suryansh done a great job of the aesthetics of this place. So that's something, which we are very happy about.
So I'd like to talk to Suryansh then with
yes,
all
please.
stuff.
Yes.
All right, Suryansh, we are here at Pit Stop, your baby, basically. Now you have two babies, Aether and Pit Stop.
A couple more coming up, but yeah.
Pit Stop is under Vaidya Group.
Yes.
Yeah. So how does it function? It functions right under your supervision, or are you directly involved on day-to-day activity?
So I mean, starting off, there's a couple of things that, day-to-day bandapani, I have a really good team that can take care of this place. They are able to see my vision and trying to bring it to life as well. They are the life of the party. They are the ones who are running this on a day-to-day. Vision-wise, that's where I come in a little bit more aggressively in that sense. Like I'm saying, okay, this is where we're going. This is how we do things. This is, just policy level also, like you said. I mean, the whole concept of this place is a boutique workshop where anyone can come and do anything in mobility. I keep telling Amro team, if someone comes and says, I want a flying car, don't say no. If they have the budget, let's do it. So we don't want to limit ourselves or any customers within the country. With anything got to do with mobility.
So what do we have here?
At the moment, we started off mainly with so actually the whole concept of the Pit Stop started with my Hilux.
Okay.
I modified it and I was like, it's so difficult to do it. If anyone was wanting to do this outside, it'd be very difficult. They'd have to get their parts themselves, they'll have to import it, taxes, everything themselves. So I said, why not we do it first? Then started with modifications, the concept, then came in, more detailing. So I keep telling people also, if it's if you wash your face every day, but you can still go to a spa and have a professional do like a facial for you. It's a different level of care for your mobility. They're so expensive in Nepal, so we want to be able to do a really good thing for them. Wraps are there. Now we're even partnering with JBL, Harman Kardon. We have really cool partnerships coming in place. When it comes to modification suppliers, best in the world only. When it comes to suspension, lights, wheels, tires, we have everything in stock at the moment.
Okay. Alright ma'am, you ready for the shoot?
Yes, absolutely.
Is it much of a hectic day?
Was a packed day today, yes, for sure. And now we have a corporate shoot. Photographs for corporate. Actually corporate articles, now with Shark Tank, Naima, with my own thing. We always need a lot of pictures, so we thought we'll finish it off today.
So before you start for the shoot, I just want to ask you one question. Though you've already seen the glamour side of the world, you've always led a very, very close and private life. All of a sudden now you're out there. Do you feel that rush? Do you feel overwhelmed?
I think because, I think with Shark Tank, and also I think Shark Tank was something which took like 20 days, and now we have other commitments coming out of it. So it is very busy because all the investments that we made, this is the phase when you are talking to them and you're getting things done. And also with Naima, it's taking a lot of my time other than my own work. So, so yes, it's very, very packed right now for me.
The team is waiting. I'll leave you to the team and I'll be waiting then, okay?
Yes, thank you so much, yes.
Ma'am, you've had an amazing day. Photoshoot पनि भ्याउनु भयो हैन अब हामीलाई कहाँ लाँदै हुनुहुन्छ हजुरले
अब we have one last social engagement for the day. It's an art exhibition in Taragaon.
Okay. So you're interested in art too?
Oh, very much. I'm an art collector. There used to be a time when I used to paint. And I love to see art also. Yeah.
So basically, Ritu ma'am, I see a lot of art here, there, and I see you busy with a lot of your commitments, fulfilling your commitments. अब Shark Tank लाई लिएर यदि भनौं न, it could go amazing and amazing. Sometimes, because of social media and things, you've seen things go for trolling. It could just result into something that you've not anticipated about. How ready are you?
See, I am a very easygoing person myself, and I really believe you have to do your best. I've given it my best with my purest and best of intentions. And if people are going to take it wrongly, badly,
it's up to them.
Can't help it.
Okay, that's a good.
We will take it as it comes.
Like the way they are expressing themselves here, ma'am. Shark Tank मा पनि जब business entrepreneurs ले आफूलाई pitch गरे, express गरे, were you like, okay, this is a very good pitch भन्ने पनि छ? त्यसले can we look at it like can we?
I think you can see the genuineness and that strong commitment to an idea through the person's eyes, and I think that's what when I say, you are betting on the people, that's what I mean.
So you bet on the people.
Yes, absolutely.
Have you gone head on head with other sharks too?
Okay. One or two, and when I got picked, by the way.
Ritu ma'am, it was such a lovely pleasure. तपाईसँग कहिले पनि दिन बिताउन पाएको थिएन. In fact, मैले तपाईलाई as a person तपाई कस्तो हुनुहुन्छ भनेर पनि मलाई थाहा थिएन. Today I get that opportunity and I get to show it to the world.
Thank you so much.
Really glad.
I mean, my pleasure too that I've been able to spend my day with you and have such a good, entertaining chats with you. And so I hope that this comes out very well. And I hope Shark Tank does a lot of good to the society. And that's what our intention is.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. See you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Well, अहिले समय हेर्ने हो भने 6:45 वा 6:47 भइसकेको छ. अर्थात् हामीहरूले शार्कसँग लगभग 7 घण्टा 15 मिनट जस्तो बिताइसकेका छौं र आज हामीहरूले उहाँको दिनचर्या कस्तो बित्छ, उहाँ कतिको बिजी हुनुहुन्छ, कस्तो कार्यमा उहाँले आफूलाई बिजी राख्नुहुन्छ. वेल, यो सबै सामग्री तपाई सामु लिएर आएका छौं. हेर्दै रहनुहोस् टेकपाना र अहिलेलाई यति नै. अझै रमाइलो कन्टेन्टका साथ तपाईको सामु पेश हुने नै छौं.